People are watching a ton more television now that people are socially distancing, hopefully. So there's a way in which I think people feel like, oh, of course I'm a media savvy viewer. But I think that there's a difference between being a clever viewer, where you get the references, you get the jokes, and being a critical viewer, where you're really thinking about how is it produced? Why is it produced this way? Who's maybe benefiting? Who am I not hearing from? What's in this? What's left out of this? There's a way in which TV news is very much based on the kind of confusion and conflation of the objective and the subjective. And by saying that, I don't mean what's really real versus what's not really real. I mean things that are presented as sort of the world out there versus things organized from the position of the subject, of the person. So news anchors look right at us, right? And TV hosts look right at us in the camera, and they say things like, what we want to know, what you want to know, from our family to yours, from as if they're in direct conversation with us, right? And we feel often directly addressed. Now that can be useful. It gets our attention. It makes us listen. It can be problematic because who's the us? Who are the, what we want to know? Who's the we? So that itself, it's a kind of fiction. It's a kind of imaginary direct conversation when it's not, really happening. It's always framed. The media, by definition, literally are mediated, right? There's always mediatization going on. And then depending on what you watch, people these days can be totally caught in news bubbles where they watch constantly one outlet instead of another. There's a real difference you see in belief and behavior from people depending on what news station they watch. So I think it's critically important to be a critical viewer. It's important to watch not just one news source, to read things against one another, to try to get a wide variety of perspectives, and to always question, what are they telling me? Why are they telling me this? What are other people saying? And really try to be aware. We need to be not just passive consumers, right? We need to be active thinkers.